Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. On 2nd down, Eckler. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. So from Buccaneer territory now,
yeah, that shit good.
At the 42-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's doing good too.
That shit's super sweet.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface.
She killed all the while.
Still a nice play by the defense.
Play action. Costello. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
What the fuck?
Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time you had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll run it now out of the gun. They only get a yard back there.
Or short.
Left with a 3rd down and long.
Cool, cool.
Hey, Charlie! 45. Mike, 45. Get ready. Go. Snap.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Costello. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
That shit is crazy, man.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because
you gotta do a different play too. You see him running that same fucking blitz.
Either in the running game or the passing
straight
game,
up.
but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
As soon as I can get it told.
Do it with a crank up?
Not no more. Cause I had to take the serpentine belt off.
On 4th down, Costello nowhere to escape, and he
I mean, it's been sitting for so long. The battery ain't no good.
And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Where you need to move to?
Across town, by the mall.
Yeah, like 30, 40 bucks or something.
You got a trailer?
Yeah, I got a 35 foot trailer. Like I said, that's why I had to do a run for
Now they try the right side.
Yeah.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Stuck his ass.
He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 40.
So look. So this is what he about to do, right? He about to make this nigga right here. This is what we want.
Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it.
Nah, he ain't get the first, but that's what he wanted. He really wanted that fullback.
First possession, 4th and short, field goal
number 11. But I took that linebacker and made it difficult.
Go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look, you're right. You know, the field goal is there, but it's not a chip shot. My big thing is opening drive. You're trying to establish momentum. Let's not stall
might do the same play.
Let's go get this first down, and then continue on downfield trying to get a touchdown.
Your confidence.
Why not? Let's go.
Now he gonna run it, but we done sent the blitz. I hope he run it.
They'll run it with Jones.
Yeah.
And he's going to have the first down yardage.
You leave me alone.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Man, them motherfuckers coming here every 2 weeks. And she act different, so that's how you... Yeah. She act like that.
Get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Maybe like spring or something. Paralyzed or something like that. I thought I heard something.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down now, it's Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
He gonna kick a field goal. Fuck that. I'm tired of him.
2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play.
Look, that motherfucker go from window to window.
Looking for somebody.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
All right, bro.
What you got going on this weekend?
On second
Yes, sir.
It's Kane, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
All right.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Some of these play calls,
Yes, sir.
a little conservative, but
Indeed.
you know me, because it's easy to say, okay, this
Yeah, I try to. Try to get off on him.
But I would like to see them
Like he getting off
things
on me.
up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Nah, you good. All right.
Also, let me know about the.
All right.
To throw on 3rd down. Costello. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Recon, look at the big fighter. Get it.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Check 24. 6-6, pull it high. Check, crunch. Now. You got tape right there. Undercut.
On 2nd down now, it's Kane, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because there's freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Whoever watching this shit, this nigga is really running the same fucking defense all game.
Let's go. 50, play.
Move over here. Block.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. 45. Mike, 45.
On 3rd down, Costello. Looking left side, and it's complete.
They finally gave me some motherfucking luck.
Midfield. It's a gain of
That shit
16,
was a
1st
pig.
down Falcons.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I'm going to hear about that from him soon.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Pause.
2 yards on the pickup there.
Well, we
It'll be
didn't clean
2nd
up.
and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
They'll run here with Eckler. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Tighten up. Check 3. Hey, wahoo.
Off the play fake. Costello. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. X3, 218, chop. Check 50.
They'll go with Jones. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go, faster. Alpha.
Off play action. Costello. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Costello. It's caught by OBJ. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Now a timeout coming here defensively.
That ain't going to freeze nobody.
Down, may as well make them punt it. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Going for Metcalf on the deep. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
Man, what the fuck?
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kane, and not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the
it's
second
okay.
half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Smith trying to run for it. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about
the
the
what?
7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now.
Red,
they
I see
won the
it.
first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
Yeah, I'm saying, but how?
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Get that shit out of here. Bullshit.
Another try for Smith. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Bro, this nigga is nanoing the fuck out of me, bro.
In there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out,
Swear to God, he nanoing the fuck out of me.
Time and time again.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he'll give it here to his running back. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. To throw, it's Allen. Got his target, Samuel. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And again this time to the tailback. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now Allen.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
He's getting ready to start on nobody. Everybody don't want to blame the students when they coronavirus.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fight, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
On the ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 30 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Costello. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Now they try the right side here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Let's go.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 2nd and 1. He'll get this to Eckler. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. There goes Green, and he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lead. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Falcons on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Looking to throw. Costello. And the pressure gets to him again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down. Costello. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Allen to throw it. Forced out to his left.
He got to there, the line said ain't a blitz. This nigga, man, he lame as hell.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now Allen, and they're going to try the screen. It's complete, but he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Bucs try.
This shit ain't even cool. This shit lame as hell. Watch, he gonna come out in the same cover 2 blitz. You can't run, can't pass. I don't even have 2.5 seconds to pass. This left nigga with the star on the left side is gonna break off every fucking time.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
See what I'm saying? You're forced to throw it. If I hold that ball, now he done switched it, but at the same time,
so you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Look at this nigga right here. You got it. Now you notice I double team him. Max protect.
To throw again. Costello. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off play action. Costello. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Frank Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot right away from the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's
take away his little dumbass nano blitz he ran all game. I swear to God, he can't play. This game is boring and retarded. He's sorry.
Throwing again. Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
They come up in an offset eye. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on!
Buccaneer touchdown. DK Metcalf.
You can't play that shit no more than what I did. Pump fake the fuck out of him.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On 3rd down, it's Kane, and he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Back to throw. Costello. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback.
Call that boy out. He ain't ran that same play yet. That's funny as fuck.
2 to go on 2nd down. Now a give right side. Kane. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now the Bucs going to use
there go. Fire zone 2. The whole fucking game. Shit lame as fuck.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Tampa Bay, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
2025 here back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a way to come out in it. If you're running it on the right side, you can just come out and do everything else just the opposite way. So just going to come out in it here and head into a formation right here on offense. Just going to run this dagger right here. So first setup is going to be against a base simple 5-man rush. So what I'm going to do first is just going to be to base a line. You're going to want to pull these inside linebackers in a little bit. Just bring them in. You don't want them all the way man aligned with these slot receivers. Now this is probably just depending on the offensive formation that I came in, but sometimes they will be out there. It's better just to baseline your defense anyways. So I've gone ahead and did that, and I will go over the blitz first, and then I'm going to head into my adjustments a little bit later in the video. So anyways, the next thing you're going to go ahead and do, this is against just a simple 5-man protection. You're going to go ahead and just quarterback contain by pressing LB and RB, left bumper and right